7 Secrets to a Vibrant Life After 70, Reclaiming Your Time and Energy. Have you noticed how the world seems to speed up as we get older? Everything demands our attention, our time, our energy. But after 70, we deserve to live life on our own terms. This video reveals 7 secrets to reclaiming your time and energy, allowing you to live a more vibrant and fulfilling life in this precious chapter. These secrets aren't about becoming cold or uncaring. They're about setting healthy boundaries, prioritizing your well-being, and rediscovering the joy in simpler things. Stay tuned to the end because secret number 7 might just change how you see the rest of your life. It's a perspective shift that most people don't realize until it's too late. Let's get started. Secret 1. The power of enough. The power of enough isn't about giving up or becoming complacent. It's not about lowering your standards or accepting mediocrity. It's about recognizing that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating more, but from appreciating what we already have. It's about shifting our focus from what's missing to what's present, from what we lack to what we possess in abundance. Think about the relationships you've nurtured, the experiences you've savored, the wisdom you've gained over the years. These are the treasures that truly enrich our lives, not the material possessions that often clutter our homes and our minds. Embracing enough allows us to declutter not just our physical spaces, but also our mental and emotional landscapes. It frees us from the endless pursuit of more, allowing us to savor the simple joys and appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of gratitude for the roof over your head, the food on your table, and the love in your heart. This is the power of enough, the ability to find contentment and joy in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. It's about recognizing that we already have everything we need to live a rich and fulfilling life. Consider the feeling of a warm embrace from a loved one, the beauty of a sunset, the laughter of a grandchild. These are the moments that truly matter, the moments that fill our lives with meaning and purpose. By embracing enough, we create space for these moments to flourish, allowing us to experience the true richness of life. It's about shifting our perspective from scarcity to abundance, from lack to fullness. It's about recognizing that true wealth lies not in what we own, but in the quality of our relationships, the depth of our experiences, and the richness of our inner lives. So ask yourself today, what is enough for me? What truly brings me joy, contentment, and a sense of purpose? The answer may surprise you. It may not be what society tells you to strive for, but it will be what truly nourishes your soul. Embracing enough is not a destination. It's a journey, a continuous process of self-discovery and appreciation. It's about learning to savor the present moment, to find joy in the simple things, and to appreciate the abundance that already exists in our lives. It's about choosing contentment over comparison, gratitude over greed, and presence over pursuit. It's about recognizing that true happiness lies not in accumulating more, but in appreciating what we already have. Secret 2. Curating your inner circle. As we journey through life, our relationships often undergo transformations. Friendships that once felt vibrant may now feel strained, while new connections emerge unexpectedly. Curating your inner circle is about consciously choosing to surround yourself with people who bring joy, support, and genuine connection into your life. It's about recognizing that our energy is precious, and we have the right to choose how we spend it. This isn't about abandoning old friends or severing ties with those who have been a part of our lives for years. It's about recognizing that relationships evolve and our needs change. It's about prioritizing the relationships that nourish us, that uplift us, and that make us feel truly alive. Imagine a garden. A vibrant, thriving garden requires regular tending. Weeding out the plants that are no longer flourishing allows the healthy ones to grow stronger and more vibrant. Similarly, curating your inner circle is about nurturing the relationships that bring us joy and letting go of those that drain our energy. This doesn't mean that we have to cut people out of our lives completely. It simply means that we can choose to spend our precious time and energy on the relationships that truly matter. Think about 78-year-old Margaret, who used to feel obligated to attend every family gathering, even though they often left her feeling drained and exhausted. She realized that she could still love her family without sacrificing her own well-being. Now Margaret chooses to spend quality time with the family members who bring her joy, creating meaningful connections and cherishing those moments. Perhaps you have a friend who constantly complains, leaving you feeling emotionally depleted after every conversation. Or maybe there's a social group that you attend out of obligation, but it no longer brings you any real joy. Curating your inner circle means giving yourself permission to step back from these relationships, creating space for more positive and fulfilling connections. It's about recognizing that saying no to certain social engagements doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It simply means that you're prioritizing your own well-being, which is essential for living a vibrant life. Curating your inner circle can also involve actively seeking out new connections. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn a new skill, like painting or playing a musical instrument. Joining a class or group can provide opportunities to meet like-minded individuals who share your interests. Volunteering at a local charity or community organization can also be a wonderful way to connect with others who are passionate about making a difference. As we age, it's easy to fall into familiar routines and social circles, but by consciously curating our inner circle, we can create space for deeper connections, more meaningful interactions, and a greater sense of belonging. It's about surrounding ourselves with people who support our growth, who celebrate our successes, and who offer comfort and understanding during challenging times. It's about creating a community of love, support, and genuine connection that nourishes our souls and enriches our lives. Secret 3. The joy of saying no. Saying no is about setting healthy boundaries, protecting our time and energy, and prioritizing our well-being. It's about recognizing that we have a limited amount of time and energy, and we deserve to spend it on things that truly matter to us. Think of it like this. You have a beautiful, handcrafted vase, a treasured possession. Would you fill it with just anything? Of course not. You would carefully select the most beautiful flowers, the ones that bring you the most joy and enhance the beauty of the vase. Our lives are like that vase, and our time and energy are like the precious flowers. We have the right to choose what we fill our lives with, what we nurture, and what we let go of. Saying no is about choosing the flowers that truly enhance our lives, the activities and relationships that bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Saying no doesn't have to be harsh or confrontational. It can be done with grace, kindness, and respect. For example, if someone asks you to do something that you don't have time for, you could say, "Thank you so much for thinking of me, but I'm not able to commit to that right now. I have some other priorities that I need to focus on." Or, if someone invites you to an event that you're not interested in attending, you could simply say, "That sounds lovely, but it's not really my cup of tea. I hope you have a wonderful time." Learning to say no can be a process, especially if you're used to always saying yes. Start small. Practice saying no to minor requests or invitations that don't truly align with your priorities. As you become more comfortable setting boundaries, you'll find it easier to say no to bigger things. Imagine 75-year-old David, who used to feel obligated to attend every community event, even if he wasn't genuinely interested. He realized that he could still be a contributing member of his community without overextending himself. Now, David carefully chooses the events that align with his interests and values, allowing him to fully engage and enjoy the experience. He's discovered that saying no has actually freed up his time and energy to pursue activities that truly bring him joy, such as volunteering at the local library and spending quality time with his grandchildren. The joy of saying no is not about being selfish or uncaring. It's about taking care of ourselves, honoring our needs, and creating a life that is aligned with our values and priorities. It's about recognizing that we have the right to choose how we spend our precious time and energy, and that saying no can be a powerful act of self-love and self-respect. It's about creating space for the things that truly matter, the things that bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. So embrace the power of no and begin crafting a life that is truly your own. Secret 4. Embracing imperfection. Embracing imperfection is about letting go of the unrealistic expectations we often place upon ourselves and others. It's about recognizing that life is messy, unpredictable, and perfectly imperfect. Think about the wrinkles that tell the story of our laughter and tears, the scars that bear witness to our resilience and strength. These imperfections are not flaws, they are badges of honor, testaments to a life lived fully and authentically. Embracing imperfection is not about settling for mediocrity. It's about recognizing that true beauty lies not in flawless perfection, but in the unique and authentic expression of who we are. It's about celebrating our individuality, our quirks, and our vulnerabilities. It's about recognizing that our imperfections are what make us human, what make us relatable, and what make us interesting. Imagine a perfectly polished piece of furniture, devoid of any character or history. It may be technically perfect, but it lacks the warmth and charm of a well-loved antique, with its nicks and scratches and stories to tell. Similarly, our lives become richer and more meaningful when we embrace our imperfections, when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, and when we let go of the need to present a perfect facade to the world. Embracing imperfection also means extending that same grace and acceptance to others. It's about recognizing that everyone has their own struggles, their own flaws, and their own unique journey. It's about letting go of judgment and criticism and choosing to see the beauty and humanity in everyone we encounter. Think about 72-year-old Susan, who used to be highly critical of herself and others. She's now learning to embrace imperfection, both in herself and in her relationships. She's discovered that letting go of judgment has created space for deeper connections, more meaningful interactions, and a greater sense of peace and acceptance. Perhaps you have a tendency to overthink things, to analyze every detail, and strive for perfection in every endeavor. Or maybe you find yourself judging others harshly, focusing on their flaws rather than their strengths. Embracing imperfection means giving yourself permission to let go of these tendencies, to accept yourself and others as you are, flaws and all. It's about recognizing that our imperfections are not something to be ashamed of, but rather something to be embraced as part of the rich tapestry of our lives. It's about shifting our focus from self-criticism to self-compassion, from judgment to acceptance, and from striving for perfection to celebrating the beauty of imperfection. Embracing imperfection is not a destination, it's a journey, a continuous process of self-discovery and acceptance. It's about learning to love ourselves and others unconditionally, flaws and all. It's about recognizing that true beauty lies not in perfection, but in the unique and authentic expression of who we are. It's about letting go of the need to control every detail and embracing the messy, beautiful, perfectly imperfect reality of life. So embrace your imperfections, celebrate your uniqueness, and allow yourself to be fully and authentically you. Secret 5. Rediscovering Playfulness. Rediscovering playfulness isn't about reverting to childhood. It's about reconnecting with the joy, spontaneity, and curiosity that often gets buried under the weight of adult responsibilities. It's about allowing ourselves to be silly, to laugh freely, and to embrace the simple pleasures that life has to offer. Think about the sheer delight of a child blowing bubbles, the uninhibited joy of dancing in the rain, or the fascination of building a sandcastle on the beach. These simple acts of playfulness can bring a sense of wonder and delight to our lives, no matter our age. Playfulness can take many forms. Perhaps you enjoy playing games, whether it's a competitive game of cards with friends or a challenging puzzle that keeps your mind sharp. Maybe you find joy in creative pursuits, like painting, drawing, or playing a musical instrument. Or perhaps you simply enjoy spending time in nature, marveling at the beauty of a flower or the intricate patterns of a spider's web. The key is to find activities that bring you joy, that spark your curiosity, and that allow you to express yourself freely. Imagine 78-year-old Robert, who recently joined a local choir. He'd always loved singing, but hadn't had the time or opportunity to pursue it in his younger years. Now he finds immense joy in singing with others, learning new songs, and sharing his passion for music. The camaraderie and shared experience have brought a renewed sense of purpose and belonging to his life. Playfulness can also be incorporated into our everyday routines. Take a different route on your daily walk, try a new recipe, or simply spend a few minutes each day engaging in an activity that brings you pure joy. It could be as simple as listening to your favorite music, reading a funny comic strip, or watching a playful video online. The key is to make time for activities that nourish your soul and remind you of the simple joys of life. Rediscovering playfulness is not about being childish. It's about being childlike. It's about retaining the sense of wonder, curiosity, and enthusiasm that we often associate with childhood. It's about embracing the present moment, letting go of worries and anxieties, and allowing ourselves to experience the joy and spontaneity of life. It's about remembering that life is not just about responsibilities and obligations. It's also about experiencing joy, laughter, and connection. So embrace your inner child, rediscover the joy of play, and allow yourself to experience the simple pleasures that life has to offer. It's never too late to play, to laugh, and to experience the world with a sense of childlike wonder. Embrace the joy of playfulness and watch as it brings a renewed sense of vitality and joy to your life. It's about allowing yourself to be present in the moment, to let go of inhibitions, and to simply enjoy the experience. Whether it's trying a new hobby, engaging in a playful activity with friends or family, or simply taking a few moments each day to appreciate the simple things in life, rediscovering playfulness can have a profound impact on our overall well-being. Secret 6. Investing in self-care. Investing in self-care isn't about indulging in expensive spa treatments or elaborate self-improvement programs, though those can be lovely too. It's about making conscious choices every day to prioritize our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It's about recognizing that we are worthy of care and attention, and that taking care of ourselves is not selfish, but essential for living a vibrant and fulfilling life. Think about your physical health. What are some simple things you can do each day to nourish your body? Perhaps it's taking a gentle walk in the park, enjoying a healthy and delicious meal, or simply getting enough restful sleep. Maybe it's incorporating gentle stretching or yoga into your routine to improve flexibility and balance. Or perhaps it's scheduling regular checkups with your doctor and taking any prescribed medications as directed. These small acts of self-care can have a profound impact on our physical health, boosting our energy levels, improving our mood, and enhancing our overall sense of well-being. Emotional well-being is just as important as physical health. What are some activities that bring you joy, peace, and a sense of calm? Perhaps it's spending time in nature, listening to your favorite music, or reading a good book. Maybe it's engaging in creative pursuits like painting, drawing, or writing. Or perhaps it's simply connecting with loved ones, sharing laughter and stories, and creating meaningful memories. Nurturing our emotional well-being is about making time for activities that nourish our souls, that fill us with a sense of purpose and connection, and that remind us of the beauty and joy that exists in the world around us. Mental well-being is another crucial aspect of self-care. What are some things you can do to keep your mind sharp, engaged, and stimulated? Perhaps it's learning a new language, taking a class on a topic that interests you, or simply engaging in challenging puzzles or brain games. Maybe it's practicing mindfulness or meditation, focusing on the present moment, and cultivating a sense of inner peace. Or perhaps it's seeking out new experiences, exploring new places, and expanding your horizons. Keeping our minds active and engaged is essential for maintaining cognitive function, fostering creativity, and enhancing our overall sense of well-being. Investing in self-care is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to experiment, to explore different activities and practices, and to discover what truly nourishes your body, mind, and soul. It's about listening to your inner wisdom, honoring your needs, and making choices that support your overall well-being. Think of self-care as a continuous journey, not a destination. It's about making small, consistent choices each day to prioritize your well-being, to nurture your body, mind, and spirit, and to create a life that is filled with joy, peace, and vitality. So invest in yourself, prioritize your well-being, and embrace the transformative power of self-care. It's a gift you give to yourself, and it's an investment that will pay dividends in every aspect of your life. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of care and attention, and that taking care of yourself is not a luxury, but a necessity for living a vibrant and fulfilling life after 70. Secret 7. Leaving a legacy of love. Leaving a legacy of love is not about achieving fame or fortune. It's about the quiet, unassuming ways in which we touch the lives of others. It's about the love we share, the kindness we extend, and the positive impact we have on the world around us. Think about the simple act of holding the door open for someone, offering a helping hand to a neighbor in need, or simply listening with an open heart to a friend who is struggling. These small acts of kindness may seem insignificant in the moment, but they can have a profound impact on the lives of others. Leaving a legacy of love can also involve sharing our unique talents and gifts with the world. Perhaps you have a passion for art, music, or writing. Sharing your creative expressions can bring joy and inspiration to others, enriching their lives in countless ways. Maybe you have a particular skill or expertise that you can share with others, whether it's teaching a class, mentoring a young person, or simply offering your time and talents to a worthy cause. Sharing our gifts is a powerful way to leave a positive mark on the world, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Think about 79-year-old Maria, who spends her days knitting blankets for newborns at the local hospital. Each stitch is infused with love and care, providing comfort and warmth to families in need. Maria's simple act of kindness creates a legacy of love that touches the lives of countless families. Leaving a legacy of love is not just about what we do, it's also about how we live. It's about living with integrity, compassion, and authenticity. It's about being true to ourselves and to our values, and inspiring others to do the same. It's about treating everyone with respect, kindness, and understanding, regardless of their background, beliefs, or circumstances. It's about creating a positive and uplifting presence in the world, radiating love and light wherever we go. Leaving a legacy of love is not something we do at the end of our lives. It's something we cultivate every single day. It's a way of being, a way of living that infuses every aspect of our lives with meaning and purpose. It's about recognizing that our actions, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on the world around us. It's about choosing to live a life that is filled with love, kindness, and compassion, and inspiring others to do the same. So embrace the opportunity to leave a legacy of love, a legacy that will endure long after we are gone. It's a gift you give to the world, and it's a legacy that will continue to inspire and uplift generations to come. This legacy is built not on accomplishments or acquisitions, but on the connections we forge and the love we share. It's about recognizing the profound impact we have on others, both big and small, and striving to make that impact a positive one. Consider the stories you tell, the values you embody, and the wisdom you impart. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of your legacy. It's a legacy woven with threads of kindness, compassion, and connection, a legacy that will continue to shine brightly long after we are gone. For final thoughts as we wrap up this video, remember that aging is not a decline, but an evolution. These 7 secrets are not about limiting ourselves, but about expanding our capacity for joy, connection, and fulfillment. Which of these secrets resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Did you find this video helpful? If so, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes really help support the channel and allow us to reach a wider audience. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos on how to live your best life after 60. Subscribing is free and ensures you get the latest tips, tricks, and inspiration delivered right to your feed. By liking, commenting, and subscribing, you're helping us continue creating content to inform and inspire you on your journey through this exciting chapter of life. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.